Mortal remains of Lamnunthem, a cookie victim and Air India cabin crew member who tragically died in the Ahmedabad plane crash, were brought to Dimapur airport. Much awaited repair work on the crucial IOC of Rotary Junction Road stretch in Mokokchung town has commenced. The Task Force for Music and Arts held the TaFMA Excellence Award 2025 on June 19 at the Regional Center of Excellence for Music and Performing Arts in Jotsama, Kohima. On June 18, H. Tovihodo IME, advisor for tribal affairs and elections, shared a poetic post on Twitter celebrating Nagaland's cultural richness. Hello viewers, you are watching Nltv English Primetime. This is Janjan Kasar and now the news in detail. The mortal remains of Lamnunthem, a cookie victim and Air India cabin crew member who tragically died in the Ahmedabad plane crash, were brought to Dimapur airport, where a short program was held to pay respect. Various organizations including Cookie Union Dimapur, Cookie Youth and Student Union Dimapur, NCD, DDCF, Commissioner of Police Dimapur and Deputy Commissioner Chumikirma delivered condolence message. The mortal remains were later taken to Kangpopi village via Dimapur, marking a show of respect and solidarity from the community and local authorities. We have a report on this to reporter Niboli. Let's have a look.
I will not take long. I will just say a few words. I have no words to express how great is God. I see so many friends. I see so many love today, which we have never expected. Thank you, Lord. On behalf of the bereaved family and the party from Kangpopi side, I express all my thanks to every one of you, individual, organization, and lastly, thank you Nagaland government. Thank you.
Taking this time, the Cookie Students Organization Nagaland would like to offer our deepest sympathy and condolences to all the bereaved family members of late Lamnunthem. Further, the organization would also like to extend our heartfelt gratitude and appreciation to everyone who came forward to support us in receiving the mortal remains of our beloved sister. May God give divine peace and strength to the family members to bear the irreparable loss. Thank you.
The much-awaited repair work on the crucial IOC of Rotary Junction Road stretch in Mokokchung town has commenced, aiming to improve the deplorable road conditions that have caused inconvenience to commuters for months. The project worth Rs 242.72 lakh will be supervised by 5 wards councillors and the Ongpang Kong Student Conference, ensuring quality and timely completion within 8 months. Initially, the work will focus on relieving and improving potholes due to the monsoon season, followed by carpeting and drainage work. The authorities have urged the public to cooperate and bear with the temporary traffic inconvenience, considering the long-term benefits of the improved road infrastructure. The Task Force for the Music and Art held the TaFMA Excellence Award 2025 on June 19 at the Regional Center of Excellence for Music and Performing Arts in Jotsama, Kohima. The ceremony recognized outstanding contributions by the Naga musicians, artists, and creative professionals who have brought laurels to the state through their achievements on national and international platform. Chief Minister of Nagaland, Dr. Nefirio, graced the event as a special guest, praising the exceptional talents of Naga artists and expressing pride in their contribution. The event featured a grand piano gifted by Dr. A.R. Rahman, releasing on the 25th Hornbill Music Festival Coffee Table Book, and performances by notable artists. 10 individuals received the TaFMA. We have a report on this to reporter Moatem Jin. Let's have a look.
We have come here together to recognize our artists who have excelled in their disciplines all over the world, and not only in our state, our region, our nation, but even all over the world. There's a Reverend who had spoken. I will not waste my time on that. Well, we have a long history, as mentioned, about 2 decades ago. By the grace of God and people's goodwill, when I took over as CM, we had dreams for our state, and we have dreams like any other youths. We have dreams for our youths. We know people are talented. Our people who were savage, headhunters, illiterate, but still they have that savage wisdom in them. They celebrate festivals, they sing songs for any occasion. They have their culture traditions so rich. And therefore, by the grace of God, these Nagas, when Christianity came to us, way back in 153 years ago, it brought us not only Christianity, but education, governance, and civilization. So, there are few things, many things. We have to catch up with the world because the world is so advanced. There is so much knowledge. But few things we can catch up, and we used to share. That is music and arts, and in sports. People with not much time, of course you have to struggle. Hard work, commitments, that is music and arts and sports. You can become, within no time, achieve that excellence, fame, and wealth. So this was a dream that we must catch up. When I took over as CM in 2003, the then Honorable Prime Minister Vajpayee, he visited Nagaland in the month of September.
We are focusing a lot on the creative economy. The music and arts industry is one of the strongest contributors towards the creative economy of the state. With the support of our tourism minister, Mr. Imna Alongji, we mapped the Hornbill Festival, did an economic impact study by trained professionals and third-party agencies. In a 10-day period, the economic impact of the Hornbill Festival 2025 was more than 170 crore. On paper, legitimately surveyed and studied. And that includes only official transactions, which are on paper and receipt. 80–90% of transactions belong to the unorganized sector. That's just the Hornbill Festival over 10 days. And the investment the government makes is less than 10 crore for events. Other investments for infrastructure are different because that's for several years to go. But for every year that we invest, it's less than 10 crore. And the economic impact is more than 170 crore, creates more than 8,000 jobs in just 10 days. So if you look at the impact of the mini hornbills across 17 districts, if you look at other verticals of the creative economy, at IDAM, we have engaged a team of professionals from within and outside the state to map the creative economy and do an assessment of the economic size and power of the creative economy in Nagaland. The report will be out in the next few weeks, but I am already assessing that it will be easily more than 1,000 crore if we're looking at the economy, the creative economy. Be it music, arts, sport, textiles, cafes, musicians, all these are contributing towards the creative economy of the state, and this will now be clubbed with the recycle economy. We look forward to that report, and we hope that with the support of the government, the Chief Minister's vision, the industry will continue to grow. Our musicians will continue to bring us pride. Only a few months back, Hito and Gang, the madrigal singers, won 2 gold medals at the World Choir Games. Best in the world champions from here. Khali Nagaland nam noy, prize pardon India na flag uthai. That is called nation building. Far away in Auckland, thousands of miles from here, Naga musicians making India's flag rise. Today, through the initiatives of TaFMA, through the initiatives of the state government, Naga youth are getting opportunities to serve the nation, bring pride to Nagaland, make us happy. And they not only play music, throw paint on canvas, letters on paper, but they document our times.
On June 18, H. Tovihoto IME, advisor for tribal affairs and elections, shared a poetic post on Twitter celebrating Nagaland's cultural richness. Nagaland's beauty lies in the unspoken, the glance of an elder, the laughter of children, the rhythm of life untouched by time. His message highlighted the state's deep-rooted traditions and silent strengthened. On the same day, the Nagaland government released one leg fingerling into the Doyang River to boost fish population. The initiative, part of a fish ranging program, focused on preserving indigenous species like the master and promoting sustainable fishing practices. Principal Secretary Y. Kiketo Sema emphasized the need for responsible resource management to support local communities. The district-level coordination committee meeting for the 8th economic census was held on June 18 at the Deputy Commissioner's Conference Room in Mokokchung. Chaired by Deputy Commissioner Ajit Kumar Verma, IAS, the meeting emphasized the importance of logistic support and public awareness for the census. District Economic and Statistic Officers Aulun briefed members on the census use of advanced information and communication technology for data collection and monitoring. The 8th economic census was focused on the non-agricultural sector, excluding activities like crop production, public administration, and defenses. The meeting also discussed manpower requirements, its personnel, and identification of master trainers, supervisor, and enumeration for the census in the district. On June 18 in Longlang, the Phom People's Council and Phom People's Conference raised concern about the slow progress and lack of manpower at the district hospital construction site. Following an inspection led by PPC President YB Angam Phom and PSC President C. Shami Phom, it was revealed that the project scheduled for completion in March 2026 is significantly behind. The leaders criticized the minimal workforce and called for urgent action to accelerate construction with quality and transparency. Both organizations warned that failure to improve process will lead to further escalation and public monitoring. Today in Zoniboto, serious allegations have surfaced regarding the Excise department, with local sources claiming that officials are collecting illegal payments from unlicensed liquor vendors. The payment amounting for rupees 1,500 and a bottle of McDowell's rum per month are allegedly supervised by Superintendent L. Havitozimomi, who cited manpower shortage and cultural ties as reason for leniency in enforcing the Nagaland Liquor Total Prohibition Act. With approximately 60 to 70 unlicensed liquor outlets in Zunibodu, the department is reportedly generating rupees 40,000 to rupees 45,000 monthly in this illicit collection, totaling up to rupees 5.4 lakh annually. Furthermore, bottles of alcohol were found in the department's office, which the superintendent claimed were for personal gathering. The Excise Department continues to operate without accountability, raising question about transparency and corruption in the system.
Itu Zunibodu Excise Department kan itu hodai moina 1,500 loi thake aro itu ek bottle rum loi thake inika hunya ase ami kan itu hosa ase ne misa ase
itu to sase am kan itu pro olo family chale deke ek case logo ada case logo it pro family ek moina te itu ek ada case pi jawon na param kan imang du pro family chale sam kan ta kan moina te inga lo shaklo ko pro ta kan dibo ko par renting dibo ko bacha kan fee dali bo ko pro golda khabo ko am kan age di koise itu to lok tu murum pro am kan murum ko dibi to bishase এবার তো হোলসেল নাই আমি কাম রিটেল প্রাইস বিক্রি করে রিটেল প্রাইস আমি কাম চলে আসে itu kan আমি কইছে মুরুম প্রাইস তো তলক নামাই দিছে কি হইছে না পারবো কো কেন লাও তো 3-4-5 মানো হইছে বলে ইনকা পুরা তো যে সালপ্রা
okay itu tai kan kiman jon ai kena loi thake aro kon manu kan brai thake
এই তুনি তাই খালা ডিপার্টমেন্ট খান ড্রেস প্রাইস থাকে
okay
উইথ ড্রেস আই থাকে
kiba itu kakos kan di thake
কাগজ তো না দে ইনি পয়সা লই যাব মদুল লই যাব ইটো আছে
okay aro itu apni kan rent te boi kena dukan tu khuri ase na gorte pra khuri thake
আমি কান ইনচার রেন্ট আছে
okay
রেন্ট তে বসে
aro gorte pra bikai
মানলা রেন্ট তে
okay
বই কেন দোকান করে আমি কান
okay to kiman duk pa ase itu
তাই কান দিছে গলে আমি কান কোন দুঃখ পাই থাকে আমি কান কি কান দুঃখ পাই গলে তো বাচ্চা সাবল না পারে দোকান রেন্ট বি দিবল না পারে আর গোল শর্ট যে চাউল বাত তো নি আমি কান আজকাল তো itu alu pura damu che kinbol na paro jase chalab na bre ek kes kinbo tadi prata khangi di dibo bas am gan man dupai thake
itu je hoile bi dibo lage aro na dishe koile ki
na dishe kole office tai di
aro office te jaise koile ki kuri thake ta khan
itu dam kan kumbi na jai to bhai lage na gon office na jam kan
dukan ko thake hoile bi rent te boy ke na rent to 6,500 thalia se itu la oporte bacha la school fee aro ki khan hali ke na
itu la income source pra family pale ase
itu la income source pra family chola ase aro itu la oporte aro ta khan 1000 lo ase aro ram ek bottle lo ase 1,500 lo ase aro itu oporte aro ram ek bottle lo ase
tai kan nijor ai kena loi thake na
hoi
na manu pathai kena
tai nijor ai kena
okay ki koi kena loi thake aro apni kan tu eko reply dise na dina tai kan ge ki garni lo ase itu kan
ma kan tu tai khan lo te inka ko ase lobby hoile bi tu bisha ase na manu la duk suk bi jani dibi inka koile opai nai itu opor la order aha se tu pra
tai kan ini ka koi
itu pra opai nai inka koi ke nai from.
We'll now take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back, viewers. Let's get back with the news. The Dharti Aaba Janjatiya Gram Utkarsh Abhiyan campaign launching program was held at Chepketo Village Council Hall under Peg Sadar on June 18. The event was attended by village authorities and public from 4 villages: Mudal, Kutsokuno, Teferbu and Chopoketo. DC Peg Roshato emphasized the government's intention to uplift tribal people and requested key department officers to ensure benefit-rich village people according to scheme launch. Dr. Pritpal Kaur, IPS Superintendent of Police Peg, encouraged villagers to cooperate with department and utilize the scheme opportunities. The program was chaired by ESC Peg headquarters in Masanla Waling, nodal officer of the launching scheme. A felicitation program on June 18 was held at Hotel Vivor in Kehama to honor Nino Iralu, the newly appointed Lokayukta of Nagaland. The event was organized by the Nagaland State Bharat Scout and Guide. Nino Iralu, a retired district and session judge, was sworn in as the new Lokayukta on June 16, succeeding Bono Z. Jamir, former Chief Secretary of Nagaland. During the program, Iralu emphasized her personality as a challenge and pledged to dedicate the best effort to uphold justice in her new role. Dr. Kekringole, advisor for school education, also delivered a short speech at the event, which was attended by senior officials and members of the Nagaland State Bharat Scout and Guides.
There is molded by this scouting and guiding. I became a girl guide from Baptist English School around the age of 10 years, and since then I have been in this movement, and the activities, the events are my greatest joy because you learn so much from here. I always stick to my mottos of being prepared and my promise of doing my best. And even sometimes when I travel alone or when I face this various challenge in my profession, I always remind myself that on my honor, I promise to do my best to do my duty to God and my country and to obey the guide's law. This was something which always strengthened me, you know. And the movement is full of biblical doctrine, wherein in our promises, in our laws, it taught us to be loyal, it taught us to be honest, it taught us to be thrifty, and to remind ourselves again when we join guiding. One of the best principles which we started as a guide and which we still follow is doing one good turn every day. So I remember when we were in B school, when we became guiding in class 4, 5, I think, our guide captain was my Madam Marlene Saleh. Early in the morning when we were standing in the queue to go to chapel, she used to ask us, she'll come walk in and ask us, what good turn you did today? So no, we are always mentally prepared to help somebody or to do some good job so that we can reply to her, you know. And when we are earning our test card for being a good hostess, she used to be so particular what we did, so she'll ask us to redo again, you know. And because we wanted that badge on our shoulder, we keep trying it. And we know she is a very busy lady, but she will make me a very mediocre girl to be a patrol leader. And so she calls me to her kitchen when she is free sometime, and she'll tell me, you do this, and you tell your patrol members this. So the handicraft that she teaches us, the cross stitch, the running stitch, this, you know, I will learn from her when she is cooking and teaching me as the patrol leader. I come back and teach my patrol members, you know. And also the discipline that we have learned from, I have my first patrol leader, Mrs. Daisy Major, you know. She used to be so into discipline, you know, stand straight, don't move, don't wear these ornaments and things like that. But this thing, no, it has disciplined my life. So I'm so grateful to my patrol leaders, my guide captains, and also my school headmistress, late H.M. Rai. She gave me all the opportunity to participate in various events in the state and in India. So that has molded me, and being a very mediocre, timid girl, but I learned to be more confident. And you know, when you became a guide, you also learn how to sing Janagana by heart, besides all our prayer songs, you know. So standing straight and singing that loudly, you know, Madam Marlin will not give us she will not give us her approval or consent, the tick mark in a test card, till we sing it from A to Z correctly. And that gave us so much confidence also, you know. It's so difficult. And so all this make me what I am, being confident of myself and learning how to be responsible. And I have a guide friend here, Mrs. Yampolomi Humsoy. We were class friends, we were guides together, you know. And so like, it is something which has molded me, and as I entered into my career, this biblical doctrine coupled with our laws and our promises make me overcome the various challenges that I have faced, and God has been greatly so good to me that I have been led to pass all the various challenges in my service career. Because as you see me today I am okay, I'm fat now, but I am short and thin girl, and when I became a judicial magistrate in the state, nobody had that confidence that she can do it, you know. So, but my promise is, on my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God. So whichever post I'm being sent, I can proudly say that I did my best. And I am so grateful to my God for giving me this chance to be the state Lokayukta. I'm also very grateful to the state government for reposing the trust and confidence in me. And I'm confident that God will guide me through this challenging tenure as the Lokayukta of the state. I must also say a very big thank you to my family members, my in-laws and my brothers and my children, my nephews, my niece, who have always stood by me through prayer.
We'll take another short break here. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Welcome back once again. Let's get back with the news. On Wednesday, June 18, the awareness and benefit situation came under the Dharti Aaba Jan Bhagidari Abhiyan was held at the DC office complex in Kohima. The event was launched by HWO IME Advisor and Tribal Affairs of an election to emphasize the program's goal to benefit 608 villages in Nagaland. The came running from 15 to 30 June 2025 aims to bridge gaps in infrastructure, education, healthcare and livelihood in tribal communities. IME highlighted the government's commitment to developing tribal areas and aligning with the national goal of Viksit Bharat by 2047. TL Kuisumong, Joint Secretary of Tribal Affairs, spoke about empowering tribal communities like in Sumerian State Nodal Office of JGUA presented the mission scope covering 17 districts, 74 blocks and 608 villages in Nagaland. The program will run from 2024 to 2029 involving 17 lines departments. An awareness campaign and benefit saturation camp was successfully conducted under the Dharti Aaba Janjatiya Gram Utkarsh Abhiyan at Kuda Village Community Hall. The initiative aims to bring government scheme and welfare benefit directly to tribal communities, ensuring last mile delivery and grassroots empowering. During the event, Imle Wapang, Extra Assistant Commissioner, highlighted the government's commitment to uplifting tribal village and urged citizens to utilize the service offered, including Aadhaar enrollment, health checkups, pension registration, and PMAYG. Various government departments participated, providing awareness on key social welfare schemes. This campaign is part of broader effort to saturate benefited across tribal areas, similar to initiatives seen in other districts like Mokokchung, where Deputy Commissioner Ajit Kumar Verma emphasized the importance of public awareness and participation in government welfare schemes. An awareness and benefit saturation camp was held at Town Hall, Akulodo, Zuniboto on June 19. The program aimed to raise awareness among citizens about various government schemes and deliver essential service and welfare benefit to one centralized location. Participants included GBS from Akulodo town and surrounding village. The interaction covered topics such as Aadhaar enrollment, STIIC and PRC form medical services, Ayushman Bharat immunization, PM Kisan job card, nutrition and ration card registration. A session on financial literacy was also conducted by the State Bank of India. The program was chaired by ESC Vikilato Mehta with several dignitaries in attendance and aimed to provide benefits and service to the local community. The Shamador District Administration celebrated Janjatiya Gaurav Varsh, a campaign of awareness and benefit saturation activities under Dharti Aaba Jan Bhagidari Abhiyan on June 18, 2025 at DC's office in Shamador. Deputy Commissioner Chuba Temjen welcomed participants and highlighted the importance of the initiative aimed at fully benefiting tribal people through coordinated efforts. The meeting, attended by all heads of office, focused on implementing various welfare schemes, including Aadhaar enrollment, Ayushman Bharat, PM Kisan, Jan Dhan Yojan, and other initiatives. This celebration aligned with the national effort to recognize tribal communities' contribution to India's heritage and development, similar to the Janjatiya. In Tizit on 18 of June, a one-day awareness and benefit saturation camp was organized under the Dharti Aaba Janjatiya Gram Utkarsh Abhiyan at the ADC Conference Hall. The camp aimed to inform stakeholders about various government welfare schemes. Officials from multiple departments explained the benefit and objective of key schemes like Aadhaar, PM Suraksha Bima Yojana, PM Jivan Jyoti Bima Yojana, Atal Pension Yojana, and others. They even followed the public to directly engage with the official and clarify queries regarding the scheme. The camp was conducted by SDO Civil Tumben P. Sunglo and was attended by village council members and GBs of Tizit subdivision. The second day of Dharti Aaba Abhiyan campaign was held at Chiang Mai village in Tuensang district on June 19. The campaign, attended by officials from various line departments, bank and post office, aimed to spread awareness and provide situation of service to the local community. The event covered 3 villages, Chiang Mai, Chengdang and Washu, and featured participation from 10 departments. Service offered including pension scheme, PM Kisan, Kisan credit cards, Ration card, Ayushman Bharat registration, Manrega loans, Jan Dhan account and Aadhaar enrollment, among others. The Indian Army is inviting applications for unmarried male candidates to join as Agniveer under the Agnipath scheme for 2025 to 26. Registration was open from 12 March to 25 April 2025 for candidates from Manipur and Nagaland. The online computer-based written examination will be held from 30 June to 10 July 2025 at selected centers. Candidates must report 90 minutes before the exam with a printed admit card number. No entry will be allowed after the gate closed 30 minutes before the exam. Practice links are available on the Join Indian Army website along with video on how to appear for the CEE. Candidates who apply for 2 categories need to take 2 separate exams. For more details, contact Army Recruitment Office, Rangapahar at 03862249012 or 76280238484. Of community members by security agencies organized by the Kuki Women Organization for Human Rights, the demonstration submitted a memorandum to Union Home Minister Amit Shah demanding the release of detainees, an independent inquiry, action against armed militias, seizure of looted arms, and probing state agent collusion. The protest followed recent arrests by the NIA of individuals including Kit Kedris, Thangmin Lane Mate, KNA member, Kangmin Thang Gangte and volunteer Han Thang Kip Gain in connection with January 2024 attack on security forces in Moray. Bharti Shiva Koti and Bipain Parajuli from Guruduba village, employed in Israel as a caregiver and corporate worker respectively, are currently safe but have been taking refuge in bunkers nightly due to air raid siren amid rising Israel-Iran tension. They stay in close touch with their families who are deeply worried. They confirm that the Israeli government is providing full support to foreign workers.
मेरा मिसेस और मेरा भाई है, मिसेस केयरटेकर में है और भाई कंपनी में है। 4 महीने से उधर, भाई का 4 महीना हो गया इधर से।
सिचुएशन कैसा है?
सिचुएशन तो अभी इजराइल और ईरान का जो वार चल रहा है उसमें सिचुएशन तो थोड़ा टेंशन होने का ही है, लेकिन डे टू डे कांटेक्ट हो रहा है मिसेस और भाई से। कोई इतना टेंशन लेने का नहीं है।
कौन सी जगह में है?
वो इजराइल के तेल अवीव पे।
कितना दिन तक?
मिसेस तो 5 साल हो गया।
5 साल।
हाँ, और भाई का 4 महीने हो गया।
कांटेक्ट डे टू डे है?
हाँ, डे टू डे कांटेक्ट हो रहा है। मेरा मिसेस और मेरा भाई है। मिसेस केयर टेकर में है और भाई कंपनी में है। 4 महीने से उधर, भाई का 4 महीना हो गया इधर से।
सिचुएशन कैसा है अभी?
सिचुएशन तो अभी इजराइल और ईरान का जो वार चल रहा है उसमें सिचुएशन तो थोड़ा टेंशन होने का ही है, लेकिन डे टू डे कांटेक्ट हो रहा है मिसेस और भाई से। कोई इतना टेंशन लेने का नहीं है।
कौन सी जगह में है?
और इजराइल के तेल अवीव पे है।
The Meghalaya High Court has granted the National Highways Authority of India until August 18, 2025 to complete the crucial Jowai-Ratachira Road project on National Highway 6. The court hearing on Tuesday, June 17, acknowledged that adverse weather conditions had caused delay in the project's construction. The 112.255 kilometers road project, which has been under development since March 2024, is being executed by 2 constructors. NHAI Council cited bad weather as the reason for slower process and requested additional time. The court has allowed NHAI to file a completion report by August 18 and will review the case again on August 20, 2025. On Wednesday, June 18, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma presented appointment letter to 400 medical and health officers at the GMCH auditorium in Guwahati. With this appointment, the government has now made a total of 1,20,359 government appointments to the youth of the state. CM Sarma highlighted the state's effort to address the shortage of doctors with 13 medical colleges currently producing 1,600 doctors annually. Plans are underway to establish 29 more medical colleges by 2030 to improve healthcare access, especially in rural areas. Additionally, 4,962 Ayushman Arogya Mandirs have been set up to strengthen primary healthcare. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma announced on Thursday, June 19, that a major eviction drive was successfully carried out at Hasila Bell in Golpara, where nearly 495 acres of encroached government-notified wetland were reclaimed. The operation concluded on Wednesday emphasized the state's commitment to protecting natural ecosystem while upholding fairness and law. In another development, CM Sarma also presented appointment letters to 400 medical and health officers at the GMCH auditorium in Guwahati on Wednesday, bringing the total number of government appointments made by the state government to 1,20,259. On 18th of June, the Ministry of Education ranked Meghalaya as the lowest performing state in the 2023-24 performance grading index for district. East Khasi Hills scored the highest in the state with 212 out of 600 points, while North Garo Hills was ranked second worst nationally with 155 points. In comparison, Chandigarh topped the national list, followed by Punjab, Delhi and Gujarat. The PGID access school education across 6 categories, including learning outcomes, infrastructure and digital learning. It uses 74 indicators and aims to drive improvement in education standard across districts. The 2025 Annual Horticulture Fair opened in Aizawl, Mizoram on Thursday, June 19, showcasing the state-rich product. Organized by the Department of Horticulture, this fair, which began in 2012, served as an essential platform for local farmers and entrepreneurs to display a variety of horticulture products such as fruit, flower, processed goods, and traditional craft. This year, the event featured 205 stalls, including 128 flower stalls, 60 fruit stalls, and 11 stalls for tools and implements. A key highlight was presented by the base horticulture farmer report to exceptional farmers from all 11 districts of Mizoram. In 2018, Manipur police busted an interstate liquor smuggling network by intercepting a vehicle along the Manipur-Assam border. The vehicle, a white gypsy, was carrying over 250 bottles of Indian-made foreign liquor marked by sale in Assam only. The operation was carried out by the Mizoram District Police based on intelligence reports about illegal liquor transportation. The vehicle driver by Thangbai Jam Sajid Kumar Singh was intercepted at Mizoram Bazaar near the Assam border. Singh could not provide proper documentations for the seized item. The police seized a variety of alcohol and the smuggled items, and the vehicle were handed over to Excise department after completing formalities. Former England opener Nick Knight has expressed strong confidence in Sai Sudarshan ahead of India's set series in England. He praised Sudarshan's technique, especially his ability to play the ball late under eye-line, a critical skill for handling seam and swing in English conditions. Knight suggested that Sudarshan should bat at number 3 with Shubhan Gill slotting in at number 4, providing stability to India's top order during the last leg starting June 20.
I think he's a very, very good player. I think he plays late. And you'll hear that a lot during this series. Players that play the ball underneath their eye line by the front pad, not get out in front of you, follow the ball a little bit, play the early line, don't follow the line as it moves laterally. All those sort of things which are key to being successful in English conditions with the bat in hand. I see Sai Sudarshan has the resources to be able to do that. Now, whether he does that, well, time will tell. It's always going to be difficult when you're kind of making your way in Test match cricket for the first time. But I think he's got the ability and the resources to be able to be very successful. I think he's a very, very good player. I think he plays late.
That is all for the Nltv English Primetime. For more news and updates, keep watching Nltv.